Here we have the Tamiya Mitsubishi Pajero 1/10 scale RC kit. Looking at the box art, it's very nice. The pictures are very nice. I like that picture especially, where you can see the chassis. On the bottom here, it has like a little cutout view and what bearings you'll need if you want to upgrade. To finish this kit, you also need a battery, which I have here, a Gens Ace 5000 mAh. You will also need a servo, which I have here, a $15 high-tech servo. And you will need a controller, which I bought for another RC car, and this can have up to 10 RC cars binded to it, so I bought another receiver. Fly Sky receiver, battery, a servo. That's all you'll need to finish the kit. Let's open the kit, let's lay it all out, and let's get to building. Everything laid out. There's the window for the body. I like how the body is pre-molded in that color. Tires, wheels, those are the front arms, the gearbox housing. Here's the tub chassis. That's cool. Stickers, little parts, and of course the instruction manual. Okay guys, not even 2 pages into it, we're doing the electronics already. So always remember make sure it's set to the right battery you're using. Nickel metal hydride or lithium ion polymer. And I have everything set up here, battery, servo, ESC, blah blah blah. And servo works. That feels powerful. I think this one is Metal Gear. It's not fast, which it doesn't need to be, it's just a drive around vehicle. But all of the electronics work, except the motor we haven't tested, but now we can install it in the car. Finished the chassis part of it. It looks nice. I like those wheels. But look at the suspension. Look at this. Look at the wheels. Look how much they turn. Lots of bump steer, but camber like stands out. So that's interesting, but it's not a bad thing. On a real car it would be. This is just a mess around RC car. And then here's the rear suspension with the wheelie bar. Look at that angle. All the electronics in. I just need to, make the cables look nice. But here's the chassis. It looks nice. Looks cool. Feels cool. Suspension feels good. So now I do need to buy paint. I need paint for the body and the other stuff. It's pre-molded in red, but it still recommends like sanding it and painting it, and it has boxes in the back which are red because it's molded in red, but you're supposed to paint those. Okay guys, yeah, here's painting now. We're painting now. Paints, sandpaper. I didn't know which grit, so I got 220 and 180. Of course the body, whatever. And this shows you what color to paint everything. Sanding's going pretty well. I just have like this side and the back here to sand really. Yeah. Okay guys, do not sand your Tamiya body if you are using spray paints. My experience was based off of model kits where you paint the paint on, and you do need to sand for that because the paint gets all uneven and wonky. But since this is spray paint, it applies evenly, so you really don't need to sand it. You know, just a heads up. I'll show you some clips. It's, you know, it makes it all wonky, and there's lines everywhere because the paint wasn't thick enough. You would have to go through a bunch of cans to fully cover it up. So I wouldn't recommend sanding it. Maybe if they sell like 1,000 grit, just to, yeah. Don't sand it. The instructions didn't say that. I just assumed, and I shouldn't have. I've done painting the body, and to be honest, I should have recorded more of it. So I need to paint, really, all I need to paint is this little box right here. That's it. Just like a silver color. I have some in a bottle, so I'm gonna hand paint it because of all the little small details, and then the buckles. And then after that, stickers, and then the windshield, obviously, and the roll bar, and then the spare tire cover. There isn't an actual spare tire, it's just a cover. But I think it looks half decent if you're looking at it from far, but once you look up close, which, you know, you're not really gonna do. You're just gonna drive it around, and you're not gonna have it an inch from your face looking at everything. So I think it turned out at least half decent. But now we need to just do the stickers. So I'll do a time lapse of me finishing the painting. I'll do a time lapse of that, and then I'll do a time lapse of the stickers. Okay, well, that went fast, or at least it felt like it, and it definitely did improve the looks quite a bit, I do think. I like this shade. It's not fully clear, it's kind of tinted, but I thought it would cover this little back window, little door handles, you know. It definitely did improve the look. And there is a couple stickers left, and that is for the roll bar. So I still do need to do this, but my phone ran out of battery, so there will be no time lapse. I'll finish this, and then the camera will just come back on, and then it'll be done. Here we go. Here we go. I like this light bar. They made these fold down, so like, oh, you crashed because you're a horrible driver. Boop, they fold down, and you hopefully don't break them. Spare tire cover. There was also an option to put it here, sideways, like on the top of this. I didn't do that because I think it looks better on the back, but that
that means we can now put it on the chassis. Let's do a drop test. It might be better to have a battery in it to do the weight. Yeah, see, the shocks don't compress at all. I did use the Tamiya soft shock oil, so let me go grab a battery and we'll do a second one with the weight and the body on. Okay, this is an important thing. How much does it weigh? Let's get my scale here. Power. Let me get a tire. Okay, let's zero it with the tire. 0. No. Okay. Here we go. How much does it weigh? It is 1,904 grams. Not fluid ounces, not milliliters. Okay, 4 pounds, 3.2 ounces. These tires are really nice. I want to get these tires and put them on my Tamiya buggy because they're slightly bigger and they have a lot more tread. These are nice tires. They're not like scale tires. They're not grippy or anything. They're just nice tires. Here's my unfinished track. I have the start line there. It's in front of the jump because there's not really a lot of space in front of the jump to build enough speed. So the start line's there for now. It goes down around that bank turn. I'm trying not to show my neighbor's fence, but it goes along the fence line, goes up, and then where that flag is, it goes in there. And then there's the turn, up and around, and then it goes down and jumps right over the finish line. So this track isn't fully done, and it just snowed, so that might not be good for the track time. Yeah, the track's not done. I'm working on it, but now that it's snowing, it's probably gonna wait a while. But we can still get a baseline. Here we go. I'm gonna do a couple videos and stitch them together so you can actually just see it driving the layout. And then I'm gonna do one where I actually time it. Because I haven't figured out, I would need multiple cameras basically to film the whole track and time it. So I'm gonna just do a couple stitched together to show you the car going around the track, and then I'll time it after. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh no! What's the damage? Nothing. Well, maybe something. But now... Okay, what do I think about this RC car? I don't know, I'm just, like, I know RC car reviewers do this, they just tell, I think it's from, like, the 80s, the design is, and the chassis and everything. But when it was designed, it had big monster tires, so it was a lot more stable. So with the Pajero, it has tiny little bicycle tires. So it flips over easy. It does wheelies on concrete with lots of grip. I don't know.
painting it was easy. It's just an easy kit overall. So if you want an easy kit, it is fun. It is fun. It's just, it tipped over a little bit too much. So you have to go slow around corners. I don't know, it's just an old, outdated design, but it's fun and easy to build. How about that? This is getting boring, isn't it? Let's do one full throttle last jump, and I'll just cut the video right here. Here we go.